What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hidden Heights Farm. So as you can see, we're back down here at the lake property. Got some more work today, and I hope you're ready for a history lesson, because I'm going to give you a little bit of a history lesson on this old building that stood here. You can kind of see the foundation. Now, one thing we know is this thing is over 100 years old. We do know that. We got the handmade rock chimney there. I need to measure that. I am eager to see how big that is, but we're going to kind of show you guys just how big this is. Now, you got to remember, this was built, you know, at least back into 1920s, before that. And this is a pretty big building. Supposedly, it wasn't a house, but I've had some locals and some people from around here that had family that lived around here tell me what this building was. So, back before Lake Hudson was in here, there was a spring-fed creek that comes down right below this bluff down here, and it goes into a river, a bigger river system. So back in the early 1900s, there was something called Prohibition, and it's where the government, you guys know what it is, probably more than I do. I don't really know that much about it. I remember studying it in school some, but people were making alcohol, and the government was getting upset because people wasn't paying their taxes on it and stuff. So then they outlawed it. And, you know, a lot of people would set up around spring-fed rivers or creeks and streams and such and make moonshine and, like, homemade liquor and whiskey and all that type of stuff. So anyways, the story is this old building was a clubhouse during the Prohibition days. And supposedly one day the tax people come in and raided it, and then they burnt this building down. And it's been burnt down for a long time. Now, I have a metal detector. I brought my metal detector down here one day. I didn't video it. I only brought it down here one time, and I started kind of going around and stuff, and I was just finding like nails and like old nails and stuff like that. So I got to learn that metal detector a little bit more to put it on the setting to where it only detects like precious metals and silver, gold, stuff like that. But anyways, I want to be able to do that, but I need to get all these trees and stuff out of here. And you guys can see this here. It has kind of grown up because, like I said, this property's been sitting abandoned for so long, nobody really took care of this. Now, there's all kinds of trees in here. I don't know if I'm going to leave any on purpose. Now, some of these trees are a little bit bigger. There's a pretty good sized pecan tree there. I might leave that. I might leave some of these trees for shade and stuff, because I don't know what we are going to do with this chimney. If we'll make like an outdoor kitchen type setting, I don't know what we'll do, but it's really cool, and we want to do whatever we can to preserve it. Get my camera here fixed, but as you can see, it's old. It's very, very old, and I've got to be careful. I've got to take my time to not tear this thing up. So you can pretty much clearly see that the corner of the building was right there, and it goes right up next to that chimney. And this was probably on the outside of the house or the lodge, whatever you want to call it. And they probably used it for cooking. They probably used it for warmth for sure. There's no, you're not going to run out of firewood around here, that's for sure. But anyways, I'm going to try to get in here with the tractor and try to start plucking some of these trees out of the ground. Now, this isn't going to be very easy. It's going to be kind of hard to do, because I don't want to run this wall. I don't know what we're going to do with that, but I don't want to run it. And I want to be super careful. And then especially around that, I don't want to get anywhere near that and accidentally knock it down. But there's all kinds of trees in here that needs to come out. Hopefully the Kubota will do a good job and pluck them right out. But right now, we're actually in a drought. It's super dry right now. But we got some rain supposed to come here today, so I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to get done today, but we're gonna take a shot at it and just see how far we can go. But anyways, I'm gonna turn the camera around and give you a before shot, what that looks like. You guys can see the rock chimney there, excuse me. And then once I get the Kubota unloaded, we'll go to town, start digging away on some of these trees, see if we can't make it a nice little area. And then maybe in a future video, once I get all this cleaned up a little bit, I'll bring the metal detector back down, see if we can't find some real treasures. so I got the tractor loaded up. Got to go home a little earlier than I expected, but I got most of it done. I've got a couple of leaks I've got to address. I've got a loose fitting right here on my hydraulic hose on the grapple. And then back here on the tractor, I know this has been leaking for a little bit, but it's getting worse. This cylinder right here keeps leaking, so I'm going to have to get a seal kit and try to get that repaired. Try to take it in to the local tractor place and see if they can repair it for me. Brush pile. Look at the brush pile, guys. That thing is growing and growing. I just loaded up that brush pile with a whole lot of trees. I didn't get to record as much as I had wanted to. If you caught the last video, last time I come down here, I brought the tractor down here and it fell off the tractor a couple times and cracked the screen and kind of messed up the screen where I can't hardly see it. But anyways, I had it set up. I can still use it to record. I just can't really see what I'm recording. And I had it set up to record this down here, and every time I was getting these limbs and stuff and trying to pull them away, every once in a while a tree limb would catch it and would knock it over, and I'd come look at it and it said corrupted data, blah blah blah. So all that footage I tried to record didn't work. Here's that camera right here. So anyways, we'll see how much I got recorded, but here is the final result. And I'm not completely done. Like I said, I got a couple big leaks on the tractor, so I got all of the trees that I wanted to dig out gone, and I think I'm going to go ahead and cut that pecan tree right there. It's just a native pecan tree. That's the little bitty pecans. You can see it's not a real good tree. The top of it's not grown well. It don't have any branches on it, just up top, and then it's growing right underneath this big double mature pecan tree. So I'll probably take that pecan tree out. I'll have to probably just saw it off, cut it down with a chainsaw. I'll leave that oak tree, leave that big oak tree, and then there's one growing right next to it. I'll cut that little one out, I think. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see what kind of tree that is for sure. And then this elm tree right here, I didn't get to it yet. I was wanting to get it cut out or dug out and get it away from the chimney. But as you can see, look at how much progress we made. I need to come back in and kind of level this all out here pretty quick. I might do that when I put on the bucket to the tractor. But anyways, I wanted to show you guys a little bit of this chimney here. So this is pretty cool. I'm guessing they had some kind of insert type thing right here or something, because I don't see any burn marks right here. And it looks like some of the rocks and stones are missing out of there. And if you look at this, these caps right here, these big metal caps, those are the caps that go on top of a stove, like an old fired cook stove. You feed it with fire and that provides the heat. And on top it has these big circles you set pans and pots and stuff in. I'm pretty sure that is for those holes that you set your pots in. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what it is. So I think they had one of those setting right here. But anyways, I found some old scrap metal and stuff. I got it all piled up in a pile that'll be used for scrap mostly. And then this right here, I found a bunch of old rebar. This is like, I don't know, 16, 20-foot pieces of rebar. Whole bunch of them. So that's actually still usable if someone was going to be doing some concrete or anything. So I just kind of laid it up there. But anyways, I'm eager to come back down here with a metal detector and kind of run it down through here and see if we can't find any treasures. I kind of left a mess over here trying to dig some of these trees out. I need to pile this back up, but I'm going to have to get the tractor fixed first. So anyways, that is before and after. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's kind of a boring type video. It's just a lot of work, a lot of digging, setting the cameras up on the tractor. And I think hopefully the GoPro recorded most of it, because like I said, this camera, I had two different files on it where I started digging over here and then the camera fell over. And usually when that happens, for some reason it corrupts the data on the SD card. So probably can't use much of that. But anyways, let's step back and take a look. I got one little tree right there next to the rock chimney I need to pull out. I didn't want to get too close to it and start digging, so I'll just get some cloppers or something and do that. But yeah, here is a final result as of today, and it's starting to really come along. Looks a lot better. So one day at a time is all we can do. The burn pile is getting bigger and bigger, and one day we'll actually light that, and hopefully that will burn up all those stumps that is up there. Found something here on the ground I dug up. No telling what that is. Looks like some kind of old coating of some sort. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel for future videos here on the abandoned property. We love you guys. Leave us a comment, and we'll see you next time.